She was the only daughter among 14 warriors. Raised on battlefields, not in palaces, she mastered every art of war: horseback riding, archery, hand-to-hand combat. Men challenged her to defeat her. Every challenger fell. 10,000 horses were won. Not a single man conquered her. Then came one battle. She refused to fight, because some defeats are not caused by strength, but by the heart. This is not just a story of power. It is a story of choice, love, and true strength. Watch till the end. The strongest warrior does not always win with force. The unconquered warrior princess. Khutulun, the Mongol warrior princess, occupies a unique and powerful place in history, a woman whose strength, discipline, and independence challenged the norms of her time. She was born into a formidable lineage as the only daughter among 14 brothers, raised in an environment where warfare was not merely a profession but a way of life. From childhood, Khutulun was trained alongside her brothers, not sheltered from hardship but sharpened by it. Where others saw a princess, history would come to recognize a warrior without equal. She mastered every martial art valued by the Mongol world. Whether riding at full speed across open plains, striking distant targets with flawless precision, engaging in brutal hand-to-hand combat, or wielding the spear with lethal control, Khutulun excelled in all. Her physical strength was legendary, but it was her discipline and mental resilience that truly set her apart. She did not rely on privilege or status. She earned her reputation through skill, courage, and relentless effort. Khutulun's presence on the battlefield was not symbolic. She fought alongside men, commanded respect through action, and proved her worth repeatedly in real combat. Her father trusted her strategic insight, and her brothers acknowledged her superiority in many forms of warfare. Over time, her name became synonymous with invincibility. Stories of her victories spread across regions, transforming her into a living legend and an embodiment of fearless womanhood. Despite her extraordinary abilities, Khutulun remained deeply aware of her autonomy. In an era when marriage often defined a woman's destiny, she chose to define her own. She announced a condition that stunned many: she would marry only the man who could defeat her in wrestling. This was not a ceremonial challenge. It was a genuine contest of strength and skill. Any man who failed would forfeit a horse to her. The rule was firm, public, and unchangeable. Suitors arrived from far and wide: kings, princes, elite warriors, and renowned champions, each confident in his ability to subdue her. One after another, they challenged Khutulun, and one after another, they were defeated. Her victories were decisive and unquestionable. Over time, she accumulated nearly 10,000 horses, each one a testament to a challenger's defeat and her unmatched prowess. One suitor, driven by extraordinary passion and pride, risked 1,000 horses in a single contest. His courage was undeniable, but courage alone was not enough. He too was defeated, reinforcing what had become a widely accepted truth: Khutulun could not be conquered by force. She remained unmarried, undefeated, and resolute, a woman who bent neither to pressure nor tradition. Strength had protected her body, skill had guarded her freedom, and confidence had preserved her dignity. At this stage of her life, it seemed nothing could make her yield. Yet history would later reveal that not every battle is fought with muscles and weapons, and not every defeat comes through combat. For years, Khutulun remained unconquered. No man had defeated her in combat, no force had bent her will, and no tradition had compelled her to surrender her independence. Strength had been her shield, discipline her weapon, and self-respect her guiding principle. The world knew her as a warrior who could not be overcome. Yet history reminds us that the most decisive battles are not always fought in arenas or on battlefields. One day, something changed, not through challenge, but through choice. Among the many men who admired Khutulun, there emerged one who did not seek to test her strength or prove his dominance. He did not approach her as a rival or a prize to be won. Instead, He saw her not as a legend, but as a woman, complex, resolute, and human beneath the armor of invincibility. Against him, Khutulun did not feel the need to fight. For the first time in her life, she chose not to wrestle. This was the only battle she ever lost without engaging in combat. There was no contest of strength, no public wager, no horses exchanged. The defeat came quietly, without witnesses, and without resistance. It was a surrender of a different kind, one rooted not in weakness, but in emotion. Khutulun, who had never been overpowered by any man, found herself moved by something far more powerful than physical force: love. Her decision shocked those who had followed her story. Many could not understand how a woman who had defeated countless warriors could lay down her rules so easily. But this moment revealed a deeper truth about her character. Khutulun had never fought to dominate others. She fought to protect her freedom. And when she chose love, it was not because she was defeated, it was because she was willing. This choice did not erase her strength. It redefined it. In matters of war, Khutulun had relied on skill and power. In matters of the heart, she allowed vulnerability. She did not lose because she was forced to. She lost because she trusted. That distinction is critical. Her story teaches that emotional courage is not lesser than physical bravery. It is often greater. To open one's heart requires a strength that no weapon can provide. Khutulun's marriage was not the end of her legacy, but a transformation of it. She proved that a woman can be fierce without being cold, strong without being rigid, and independent without being alone. Her life stands as a reminder that true power lies in choice, the choice to fight, and the choice to stop fighting. In this way, Khutulun's story transcends history. It speaks to the timeless reality that while strength can win battles, it is the heart that ultimately decides when the war is over. Khutulun's story does not end with her victories or even with her marriage. It endures because of the wisdom it offers across time. Her life teaches a truth that remains deeply relevant in modern relationships. Not every conflict is meant to be won, and not every strength must be proven. In a world that often confuses dominance with power, her journey reminds us that the greatest victories are achieved through understanding, respect, and emotional intelligence. In emotional matters, women often carry a strength that is subtle yet profound. Unlike physical battles, the struggles of the heart are not governed by force or strategy. A woman may stand unshaken against hardship, pressure, and opposition, yet willingly surrender when she feels seen, valued, and emotionally secure. This is not defeat, it is trust. Khutulun did not lose her strength when she chose love. She revealed a deeper dimension of it. Too often, marital relationships are unconsciously turned into battlegrounds. Ego, pride, and the false idea of masculinity can transform a home into a place of constant conflict. Men may feel compelled to assert authority, to win arguments, or to dominate decisions, forgetting that marriage is not a contest but a partnership. When the home becomes a battlefield, both sides lose, regardless of who appears victorious. Khutulun's legacy offers a powerful metaphor for marriage. In the emotional arena, every woman is a warrior princess in her own right. She does not seek to be conquered. She seeks to be understood. When treated with respect, affection, and sincerity, her loyalty and love become unshakable. But when faced with hostility, neglect, or dominance, even the strongest bond begins to weaken. It is important to understand that women do not lose through force in emotional relationships, they withdraw through disappointment. Hearts are not broken by one great injustice, but by repeated failures to listen, to empathize, and to value. Love, once lost, cannot be reclaimed through authority or control. It can only be rebuilt through humility and care. Khutulun's story encourages a shift in perspective. Instead of trying to win over a partner, strive to win her heart. Instead of asserting power, practice patience. Instead of proving strength, show kindness. These are not signs of weakness. They are the foundations of lasting harmony. A home ruled by compassion flourishes, while one ruled by ego slowly collapses. The ultimate lesson is simple yet profound. When love leads, life becomes a garden rather than a battlefield. If the heart is cherished, loyalty follows naturally. Khutulun, the undefeated warrior, teaches us that while battles may be won by strength, relationships survive through love. When the heart is won, there is nothing left to fight for, only something worth protecting. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more meaningful stories and thoughtful reflections. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think true strength lies in power or in understanding and love? Share your views in the comment section and join the conversation. Your voice matters.